Hello, you guys. It's Cindy, Palm Springs Cindy, and I'm going live because I need to do a follow-up on a video that I uploaded today. I think it was uploaded actually sometime today. I uploaded a video titled, "What do I tell her? How do I tell her?" Something like that. And it was a very emotional video. It was emotional for me and it was emotional for my friend. It had to do with marriage. It had to do with separation. It had to do with divorce after being married for so many years. Now, to keep the parties anonymous, I talked about a friend of mine for just to protect privacy. But I was most curious to hear responses from other women my age who maybe could relate to the subject, who maybe had insight into the topic that I was sharing and talking about. And indeed, I did get many responses, heartfelt responses from so many of my YouTube friends. And the subject, I realized for me that the subject became very emotional and probably not the best subject for me to talk about in whatever way I chose to talk about it, because it was just too I don't even have the words to say what I'm feeling about the video, other than to say it really started touching me personally in an emotional way that was bringing tears to my eyes, that was making me sad and glad and happy and thoughtful, and lots of comments, lots of wisdom, lots of insight to share with my friend regarding her concerns. And so much so that I took the video down because it was too heartfelt for me. As I was reading the comments, as I was reading the responses, as I was considering all of my friends' experiences that they were sharing with me and with everybody else that was reading them, it just became very apparent to me that this was a tough subject to talk about. It was a hard subject to debate. It was an emotional subject to have a conversation over, especially since all the facts were not able to be brought out onto the table. And the conversation was a little bit hoodwinked in the sense that no one really has all the information to be able to comment in a way that gives them all the truth in order to comment. It's hard for me to even talk about, and to even make sense of. So if you did see the video, you will understand what I'm talking about. You will understand what this will make sense to you. If you did not see the video, this particular commentary will not make sense to you. So I wanted to go live tonight. It's late. I was out this evening. I was with my brother and his wife. They fixed dinner for me. And then when I returned home, I was getting ready for bed and cleaning up my kitchen and going over some email. And I was reading over the comments and responses to my video about how do I tell my friend. And I got it got intense for me. Not not in a bad way, intense for me in a personal, private way. And I am so thankful for all of you gals who responded and shared so much of your personal stories regarding this particular topic. So I just wanted to come online and say thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you for giving me and my friend an insight into a way of looking at marriage, separation, changes, life transitions, getting older, being able to look at that in a new light. And thank you for all you ladies who talked about, read the Bible. What does God say about divorce? I'm happy that you mentioned that and to be reminded of the bottom line. And of course, that prayer is where we go first. So, I don't mean to be rambling, but I'm very touched by so many of your comments. I'm very touched by your love and your concern for me and my friend. I am really taken aback by the all-encompassing care and kindness that I felt from your responses to the video. I just, I'm overwhelmed. And anyway, before I went to sleep tonight, I wanted to come online and say I have taken that video down because it is just too heartfelt, too emotional, not just the video, but the comments as well. So thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you so much for wrapping your arms around me and other women that like my friend who are going through similar circumstances. So with that, you guys, it's late and I'm going to sign off. P.S. I love you all and thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being there for all of us gals that are mature, that our lives are changing, our relationships are changing, and that we are available to share how we're feeling about those changes with one another. So good night, and until our next conversation. Bye-bye.